Have you ever tried to catch the exact instant you fall asleep? Not today, some night. You lay down, decided to pay attention, and thought, tonight I catch it. Tonight I notice the moment I go out, and you missed it. Missed it again. Nobody has ever caught it. And we grow up thinking we know how this works, that falling asleep is a gentle slide, a slope. You get heavy, your thoughts slow down, the light dims, and at some point you slip into sleep like slipping into a warm bath, slowly, gradually, a fade. That's what everyone believes. And it's wrong. It's not a slope, it's a door. Look at what sleep scientists have already seen. Decades of putting sensors on someone's head to watch the brain cross from awake to asleep. And what shows up isn't a ramp, it's a step. The fast, tiny waves of the waking brain suddenly loosen and stretch out. The switch happens in seconds. One instant you're on one side of the door. The next instant, the other side. There's no in-between painted in the middle. There's one detail that proves it in an almost cruel way. If someone wakes you 30 seconds after you cross that door, you'll swear you were still awake. You say, I hadn't fallen asleep yet. And the graph on the screen shows, in black and white, that you'd been on the other side for half a minute. You weren't lying, you just weren't there anymore to record it. So the first thing they told you about sleep already falls apart. It's not gradual, it's a cut. But why can you never catch the cut? Here the second belief collapses. We think we miss it because we don't try hard enough. That it's a focus problem. That if you paid really close attention, this time you'd get it. You won't. And it's not your fault. There's a part of your brain that's the scribe of your life. Its job is to take what happens and turn it into memory, to get the moment onto paper so you can remember it later. It sits right there in the center of the brain. And at the exact instant you cross the door of sleep, it puts down the pen. It stops writing before you fully go out. Do you get what that means? The last minute before you fall asleep isn't forgotten. It was never recorded. There's no tape. You're not failing to remember a moment. You're trying to remember a moment that nobody inside you wrote down. It's like searching for a photo the camera never took. That's why the night seems to have a hole in it. You remember lying there thinking about some dumb conversation from work. And then you remember the alarm. And between the two, nothing. A jump. Every night of your life has that jump. And you never noticed it, because the part of you that would notice is exactly the part that leaves the stage first. But sometimes you get right to the edge, right to the doorframe, and that's where the strange things live. A flash of light with no lamp anywhere. Someone saying your name in an empty house. The feeling that the mattress vanished and you dropped off a step that wasn't there. A thought that starts normal and ends with no head or tail. You were organizing the grocery list and suddenly the bananas owe you a favor. This has a name. It's your brain already loosening the ropes of logic, mixing the real room with the first thread of a dream. It's the hallway between the two worlds. You can step into it for a second, but hold it. The instant you notice you're there and think, oh, I'm almost, boom, you've yanked yourself back out. The attempt to catch it is exactly what wakes you. It's a door that shuts every time you look at it head on. And if you've ever had one of those, the flash, the fall, the voice calling, there's nothing wrong with you and you're not alone in it. Almost everyone here has felt at least one. If the fall has ever jolted you awake, drop a like. It's a goofy way for us to count each other by feel in the dark and see how many we are. And that's where the third thing comes in. And this one is the strangest of all. We think you and your body go out together. In the same second. Like someone flips the main switch and the whole house goes dark at once. It's not like that. You leave first. There's a voice inside your head that narrates your day, the one that comments, plans tomorrow, keeps chewing on what you should have said. That voice, that I that talks nonstop, is the first to go quiet. It shuts off while the body is still working. Your heart keeps beating. Your lungs keep going. And sometimes, a few seconds after you've already left, your body gives that jerk, the leg kicks, you get the feeling of falling and wake with a start. That jerk is your body still running, alone, a little while after you're no longer there to feel it. You switch off before the body does. Every night. The you goes dark first and the machine keeps running one more moment with nobody at the controls. Stop. Let that land for a second. It means the most intimate thing there is. The moment you end, every single day. is the one thing in your life you will never ever get to watch. You do this 8,000-9,000 times over a lifetime, and you don't have a single memory of any of them, not one. And if you're feeling that little chill right now, that wait, it's true, I've never caught it, hold on to that feeling, because that's exactly the thing I wanted you to see. If it got you, write in the comments the last thing you remember before falling asleep last night, just the last thing. You'll notice it stops in the middle of nothing. And seeing everyone else's comments stop in the middle of nothing too is oddly good company. Because here's the part almost nobody stops to think about. It's not just you, it's billions of people. Right now, this minute, millions are crossing that door. Each one convinced that maybe, tonight, they'll catch the instant. Each one missing it. All of humanity, every night sinking into the same blind spot. And nobody, no human who has ever lived, has witnessed their own going out. Kings, geniuses, the most attentive person on earth. All exactly like you at this precise point. All crossing the door blindfolded. Think about the size of that. There's almost nothing every single person does the same way. We eat differently, love differently, believe in different things, disagree about nearly everything. But at this tiny point, every person who has ever existed is exactly like you. Nobody, ever, has watched their own light go out. It might be the most democratic thing there is. The billionaire and the kid on the other side of the world go dark the same blind way. And there's a strange comfort in that, in holding hands without knowing it. With every person who ever closed their eyes before you, there's something almost beautiful in it. We spend life trying to control everything, understand everything, be in charge. And there's this daily event, completely universal, that laughs at all that control, that simply won't let you in to watch. Think about everything you've managed to observe in yourself. You've watched yourself age in the mirror. You've watched yourself change your mind, change your taste, slowly become someone else. You can even watch yourself get angry and know, mid-anger, that you're angry. Your whole life is you watching yourself. Except this point. This one point every single day stays out of the movie. It's the one place where the camera that is you can't reach itself. And of all the things we miss on autopilot, the taste of the coffee, the face of the person passing on the street, this is maybe the deepest. You will never see the moment you yourself go out. And maybe that's where the hidden gift lives. Because think, why does this bother you? Why do we want so badly to catch the moment of going out? Underneath, it's because we have a small fear that going out means losing control. That switching off is a tiny kind of disappearing. And your brain treats falling asleep with the same nervous care it gives anything it can't keep watch over. But look at what your own night is proving to you. Every day you disappear completely. The you is gone. The voice goes quiet. The scribe puts down the pen. The lights go out. And every day a few hours later, you come back, whole, with your name, your memories, your quirks, yourself. You've already made this crossing thousands of times. You are, provably, someone who can let go of everything and come back safe. This isn't a technique you need to learn, it's something your body already does better than you will ever understand. And the fact that you can't watch it isn't a glitch in the system, it's the system working exactly as it should. You don't need to guard the crossing for it to work. It works precisely when you stop guarding it. And that's why we push so little on this here. We're not trying to teach you to sleep better, or to control one more thing. It's the opposite. If a whole channel about noticing the tiny moments exists, it's to remind you of something strange. Some of the most important moments of your life happen exactly where you're not looking. If that's the kind of thing you want to keep noticing, you already know where to find me. So tonight, you'll lie down again. And maybe, out of reflex, you'll try again. Catch the instant. Lie and wait for the door. And you'll miss it. The same way as always. Only now you know something you didn't before. Missing it isn't your failure. Missing it is the proof. The second you stop being able to pay attention, that's where it worked. The blackout you'll never remember is the one thing that hands you back whole every morning. You won't catch the moment you fall asleep. Nobody ever has. And for the first time, that might be the most reassuring thing you've heard all day. Good night. You already know how to do the rest. You always did.